EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from the Superdome. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. To the 45. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He's to midfield. Still on the move. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no game.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. Do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards. Daniels now on first down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have... at their own 18-yard line.
Daniels pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On first and 10, here's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Now Shuck on third down. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
You think back to the draft in April, and there were a lot of people that really liked this pick. And when you're a first rounder, Mike, you come in with some expectations. Are you an impact player right from day one? And that's exactly what he's done. That's a great play. Not only come up with the interception, but then to have the ability and the awareness to take it back for 6.
Chandler now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. Open man down the field. It's Olave. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. The Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Saints
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the ground, here is Achane. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A run, and it's Achane. He went forward for maybe a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Shuck. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down now, Kellen Moore will send out the field goal team.
A 56-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling right. Taking off. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Lead to pick it up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Now Daniels. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch of the game for Diggs. And it's a 1st down.
Commanders.
So after 1, 14-13 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. throw with Daniels. That is incomplete.
Daniels pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Daniels gonna throw again. Pass caught. That's Lane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He brought down inside the 25. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Daniels now going to look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the give, Krosky Merritt. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Here's Daniel. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen to White. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
At the 13-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Plus, to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
Commanders 17.
So after a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something. But, you know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you've got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Achane. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shuck. That went out wide to Achane. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Chuck to throw on second down. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. This one batted in the air and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
26. 1-yard gain brings up second.
Here's
and 9.
second and 9. Throwing is Shuffle. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That's taken in. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And you can see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Throwing is Daniels. Taking a shot downfield. That's hard. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and it's a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, Shuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Washington.
Well, his defense certainly came to play here, Mike. That's now 2 pick sixes in the first half, and they continue to make life difficult for this quarterback. And he's a little shell-shocked, but he's got to regroup. He's got to compose himself, get back to being smart with the ball, because if he continues to put the ball in the wrong spot, this defense is going to continue to make him pay.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Well, maybe the second half spark they needed to get back into this one. First play of the quarter is a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. Down the right sideline. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
To return, it's McCaffrey. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Daniels now on 1st down. He'll let one go down the middle. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Throwing now, Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get...
That is brought in the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
first and 10, here's Shuck. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
On play action, it's Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
Oh, and he'll be taken down short of where he needed to get to. Bold call, but it backfires, and they've turned it over on downs. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Rachaad White, touchdown Commanders. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 44, Saints 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A throw downfield, caught by Tyson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Right side, that's caught by Tyson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
That's another Saints 1st down.
The tight end Fant in motion.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Now Shuck. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
This makes the score. Commanders 44, Saints 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, Daniels. Short one there. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for two.
The Saints will line up
Chuck.
for the two-point conversion.
And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on two more for good measure. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. It's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards to start this fourth quarter, and good for a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krause-Merritt, touchdown Washington. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Shuck. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
The air once more. Shuck. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Shuck looking to throw on foot. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. K'Lavon Chaisson. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive.
That is caught. What a throw. Noah Fant. Touchdown Saints. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Saints 43.
So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Julian Blackmon on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot.
Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation, Mike. There's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Pass intended for Johnson, and it'll bring up second down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Shough on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Olave is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Shough going to throw it on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Second down, they need 3. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Washington first down.
Krosky Merritt to run again. New Orleans third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike
about now, you're about to be possessed by the sound.